Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I had planned to do this video yesterday, but I have been having quite the time. Not only did I go out Sunday with my bestie, but which don't go to the mall 2 days before Christmas. It's a zoo. Anyway, or 3 days before Christmas, whatever it is. Because it was a zoo. It was like everybody forgot how to drive. It was terrible. Anyway, and then I didn't sleep following night. Steroids. And I'm much happier today. So I figured we'd get this done. We'll do next one on Thursday. The one that's supposed to go up on Christmas on Thursday. And we'll do our last till Friday. So, let's do this. Jeffrey Andrew Dupree vanished on April 24th, 1980 from Slave Lake, Alberta, Canada. He was only 3 years old. He's a white male, 3 feet tall, 35 pounds, curly dark blonde hair, gray eyes. I'm going to assume that means they shift between blue and green. They're thinking that Jeffrey probably, if alive, wears glasses because nobody in his family can see well, and that his hair may have become brown over time, which makes sense. He was A positive blood type, flat feet, and wore orthopedic shoes. He was last seen wearing rust-colored pants, a long-sleeve beige t-shirt with brown trim, and dark brown orthopedic shoes. Okay. Shortly before 1 p.m. on April 24th, 1980, he told his mother he was going next door to play with his friend, who was age 5 at the time. The mother took the opportunity to go back inside her home to transfer a load of laundry from the washer to the dryer. About 20 minutes later, the friend showed up looking for Jeffrey. Now, here's where it gets scary. A white female was seen leading the child into a car driven by a white male. The vehicle was described as a 1979 or 80 model Chevrolet truck, light to dark blue in color. His mother, Denise McKee, said 43 years later, in an updated article, quote, "It's been a whirlwind. It's very obvious that you and the other media jolted the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police." She had previously told the news stations that she was frustrated with their handling of the case. Okay, they're saying they had a wildfire at the time, so the officer that responded checked the neighborhood, checked her residence, her yard, any areas And this is according to Chief Superintendent Gary Graham, who is in charge of the detachment now. Jeffrey's mom feels like a suspect, which I can understand why she feels that way. Slave Lake, Alberta is how many kilometers from Edmonton? It's a small town. 251 kilometers from Edmonton, which is the capital. Police claim, quote, every residence, every building, every vehicle that we could find, that entire town was scrutinized and reviewed. They say they searched the small town by foot and air 5 times. Okay. But Chief Inspector Graham said, quote, the RCMP have not done a good job, as would be expected, in communicating key components of the investigation to the family. Of course, we would apologize that she's had to deal with that for the last 40 years. Excuse me? 40 years later, you apologize because you haven't bothered to talk to the mother. Oh, boy. The mother said, quote, I want to be enthusiastic. I want to believe. I want to. But I've been there, done that many times. Yeah, for 44 years now. There is a $5,000 reward being offered for information that leads to Jeffrey's whereabouts. There's also a Facebook page called What Happened to Jeffrey Dupree, which I will post a link to under this. There's a GoFundMe to help pay for things like posters, billboards, ads. And they're hoping to get volunteers with different skill sets to lend their time and expertise. She said, well, it's certainly more hope. I haven't had any hope for a really long time. And investigators believe he is probably alive. And I tend to agree with that. He was abducted. He was seen being abducted long before there was an Amber Alert. And this is what the policeman had to say to Jeffrey, or someone thinking they might be Jeffrey. Quote, you've probably moved around a lot in your early life. Maybe you even feel like you're different from the rest of your family. And his mother said, I want to know. I want to know for sure. And she is approaching 70 years of age. So, let's help this mom have the best 70th birthday. Well, actually, that's a year ago, so she's 71 now. But let's give this mom her child back. Because I do strongly believe he's alive. And it doesn't sound like the police think mom did anything, so that's good. Now, why did I put that back when I have to use it to make the poster? What a dummy. Okay. So yeah, I personally think that he was abducted and raised. He was 3 years old. This is why. He was 3 years old. He was seen being led off by a woman. I think the couple grabbed him and raised him, or sold or adopted him out to someone else. So, whoops. That is my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you think he's alive. I think more likely than not, he is. I need to do my nails again. And we'll find out. Hopefully. Because hopefully he'll take a DNA test or something, you know. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a very Merry Christmas. And I'll see you after Christmas. Bye, guys.